A for ending my relationship when I found out my girlfriend was testing me all the time when we were dating. I, 24M, met my girlfriend, 25F, a few months ago through shared friends. The connection felt effortless, the kind that makes you lower your guard without noticing. We talked every day, saw each other often, and it quickly became something that felt serious. She told me early on that she takes emotional trust slowly because of past heartbreak. I admired her honesty at the time. I figured, fair enough, everyone carries scars. A few weeks into dating, she began pointing out small frictions. Nothing explosive, just tiny moments of tension. A late reply, a missed detail in a conversation, a shift in plans. She always delivered these observations calmly, saying she wasn't upset, just tracking behavior so she could understand me better. I assumed it was her way of communicating. So I listened. I adapted. I showed up. I thought we were shaping a relationship together, brick by brick. Then last weekend, she said something that completely reframed everything. She explained, casually, almost proudly, that she had been engineering emotional scenarios to evaluate me. Not real conflicts, but constructed ones. She would go silent for hours to see if I'd spiral. She'd withdraw affection briefly to see if I'd beg for reassurance. She'd invent imaginary jealousy hypotheticals to check if I'd flinch. She'd even abandon plans abruptly to observe whether I'd complain or chase her. She described it as her method of verifying emotional stability before fully committing. She claimed it was common among her circle, or a sort of unofficial vetting system for partners. She said it was simply how some women confirm they're choosing someone safe. To me, it felt less like self-protection and more like emotional entrapment. When I told her it made me feel analyzed rather than known, she flipped the narrative instantly. She said my reaction itself was evidence of insecurity, that a confident person wouldn't notice or care about being tested, and that my discomfort meant I wasn't emotionally developed enough for a real partnership. That's when the fog cleared. I didn't leave because the conflicts existed. I left because the conflicts were fabricated for observation, and when confronted, I was blamed for having feelings about it. I ended the relationship the next day. I told her I wanted authenticity, not evaluation, and that love should be built on transparency, not psychological trials. She accused me of dodging emotional depth and said I only liked the relationship when it was easy. I disagreed. It wasn't real, because she never let it be. Some mutual friends later told me that dating is always a test in some form, that maybe I just didn't like hearing the quiet part out loud. Maybe. But there's a difference between learning someone organically and measuring them through deliberate manipulation. I wasn't signing up for an emotional obstacle course. I was signing up for a relationship. So no, we're not getting back together. But I still want clarity. Was I the asshole for refusing the experiment? Or was I right to walk away from someone who thinks love must be earned through endurance? You tell me.